So we've now measured that tool and we've got what the offset actually is, and we know that's correct. So all we got to do is, with our measurement arm, is get that measurement arm to give us the same result. So we're going to alter the parameter, and if we look in our parameter, if it's our press system there, and you'll see system, and it's that parameter 5015 and 5016. Now the 5016 is the outside one, the bigger one, and the 5015 is the inside one. That's the one we're interested in at the moment. Okay, now those numbers, depending on the way the control's set up, could be totally different, but on this control they're positive figures because X0 is the center line of the part. Okay, so they're the two figures that we're going to alter to calibrate it. Now all parameter alterations have to be done in MDI, so you've got to select your MDI mode, and you can't alter parameters unless you're in MDI. And then if we go to this offset set screen, I'll press it again, and you'll see that screen that says parameter right. Can you see that parameter right? And I've got a number 1 in there. Yeah. That number 1. Well, that actually allows you to alter parameters. Okay, and you've got to be in MDI, and in MDI, if I just go to that and I put 0 input, now that means that you can't alter parameters. Okay, but when you come to alter parameters, you put that in as a 1, but you must change it back afterwards to avoid anybody accidentally altering parameters. And the machine, actually this hasn't done it, but normally the machine will jump into an alarm state when you do that. Okay, and then we're going to press system, and that's going to take us to our parameter page. Now exactly the same thing works with parameters that I showed you in offsets. I want parameter 5015. So if I type in here 5015, you see that number search key, and that takes me straight to that parameter. So you need to make a note of these parameters for when you do it again. Okay, so these are the X figures. Now if I look further on, you'll see these are the Z figures. Now the Z figures, they don't really matter because they're sort of relative to the position. But what does matter is, again, you've got a front one and a back one. So if, for example, you set a grooving tool and you set it to the back side, and then you set a boring bar to the front side, your relationship between your groove and your boring bar would be wrong. So you'd need to adjust that. And what you normally do is leave one alone and just adjust the other till you get that relationship right. And it's worth doing, but you'll notice it, the way it'll manifest is when you start doing external grooves and you're measuring on the right hand side of the tool, not the left hand side of the tool. Or even if you were back boring, which you probably don't do. But they're the second ones that you adjust, the Z figures. So the bigger figure is normally the outside, but it can be different if the system is minus.